Hello, this is Brian Resney, President of Resney Wealth Management and Chief Investment Officer. I hope you enjoyed our report, How to Avoid Outliving Your Money During Retirement. This report is going out around the country to investors just like you. What we're trying to do is really educate you on how to get quality investment advice that's in your legal best interest. And I wanted to stress the term legal best interest. Resney Wealth Management is a fee-only money management firm as a registered investment advisor. We work in the legal best interest of our clients because we are a true fiduciary. Unfortunately, the vast majority of so-called advisors work under suitability. These would be people from Wall Street firms, small and big broker-dealers. This would include insurance salespeople. This would also include people that work at an investment department at a bank. Unfortunately, the vast majority of investors do not understand the difference between fiduciary and suitability standard. I would estimate in excess of 90% of so-called advisors really work under what's called the suitability standard. And they really aren't advice givers at all. They're really salespeople, and their advice works directly against you and your money. Under suitability, you only have to be suitable for the investment they sell you. What that means is it doesn't have to be the best performer, or the cheapest expense. As an example, you sit down with that so-called advisor and you tell them you want to protect your money. They can put you in a bond fund that is typically more conservative. That bond fund could actually be the most expensive and the poorest performing bond fund in the bond fund universe, and suitability has been met. Another example would be you want to grow and develop income out of your portfolio. So they put you in 4 or 5 mutual funds that, let's say, are growth and income mutual funds. They don't have to be the best or the cheapest. In fact, they could be the most expensive. They could be proprietary funds to that firm, and suitability's been met. Unfortunately, when you're working with any firm who is not a fiduciary and is not fee-only, conflicts of interest and high expenses and typically far riskier investments typically show up in portfolios. We see this every single day. I've been managing portfolios for 27 years. At Resney Wealth Management, we are a fee-only registered investment advisory firm. And what we do more importantly than anything is we actually manage our client's portfolio under an investment advisory agreement. Fee-only means we don't receive any commissions, any side deals, any compensation other than what our client pays us. And because Resney Wealth Management is a true fiduciary, we have a legal obligation always to work in your best interest. I know what you're probably saying. The person you utilize now is a nice person. Unfortunately, it's not the person you're working with, it's the firm. And if you're working with any insurance company, any broker-dealer, any Wall Street company, any person that works in an investment department at a bank, chances are you're probably working under suitability, and chances are the full conflicts of interest, the expense, and the riskier investments often show up in your portfolio. Inferior investments do not benefit your portfolio, either do crazy high expenses that come against you and your money. We often see retirees and pre-retirees show up in our offices every day. Brian, the person was a nice person, but I've been listening to your TV and radio show and I realize there's a difference. If you own any kind of an annuity, whether it's variable, fixed annuity, equity index, whether you own mutual funds, whether you've even been sold stocks or bonds through a brokerage firm, whether you own structured products, these are usually signs that you're working under suitability. If you pay any form of commission, you're probably working under suitability. I would estimate in excess of 90% of investors do not understand the difference between fee-only, fiduciary, and suitability standard of care. I would also estimate 90% of investors have their money in a brokerage account and their money's not being managed at all. Make sure you understand the difference. At Resney Wealth Management, we provide our clients exactly what they need. Conflict-free money management without the shenanigans of Wall Street and insurance companies and salespeople. If you want to experience the difference Resney Wealth Management offers, call us for a consultation. It doesn't hurt to talk and get a second opinion. We do have account minimums, but we always like taking on new clients who are nice people to do business with. If you want to benefit from our investment management, which is active, and more importantly, risk management is an important part of how we manage portfolios for the security and safety of your retirement. Call us today. Again, there is a difference. We invite you to experience it.